video, we are going to look
guys,
numbers.
Welcome again
Numbers.
to this video.
Basically, we are
in this
talking
video,
about floats.
we are going to look
and
at
integers
strings.
in
So
Python.
head over to your VS
How do
Code
we use them
and create a
and what
file.
are some manipulations we can perform on our
We are going
strings?
to call it numbers.
So head over to your VS Code.
But
Some
it's
people are
better to
complaining
pause a
about
minute
the terminal.
here.
If you don't know how to
The
open the
Python
terminal in VS Code, please head over to
this or the
this
Python
terminal
file
here,
or
this
Python
button,
files
sorry,
or Python as a language or as an
bar.
interpreter.
and press on
the
terminal.
base class or
click
base
new
class is
terminal.
called numbers.
I don't want it,
And
so
therefore
I'll delete
naming our file
And
numbers,
that's how we
it
create a
might
terminal here.
conflict with
Head
the
over to VS
Python
Code
and
and
classes.
over
Over here,
numbers.
new file icon, create a
We
file.
will test out this.
And I want to
and
call
remember
this
in the
file
previous
strings.
video we talked about
Don't expect
using
conflicts here
inbuilt
because
functions as
I
variable
don't
names.
think we have strings as a base
And
class in Python.
let's see, it
but
is already even
complaining from
we'll
the
see
word
if
go,
it
but
complains.
seeing this hovering. But let's see.
Strings in
So
Python.
we want to create
So in Python,
a pair
anything
of
within
numbers, which we are
quotes
calling
is
nums.
considered a string. And
For
we are
example,
saying this is 2
plus 3.
This is a string. And we want to print nums.
Okay.
Normally we know that we
And
would
even
print this straight, but we are seeing that the editor is
string.
complaining to us, and when you hover over it, seeing these errors,
Important to emphasize this.
overriding the
So this is
standard
also a
library
string.
module numbers. Anything within
So
these two,
there is a standard
string.
library module
Some
called
of you who are
numbers,
coming
and
from other
it is,
languages, you might be aware that
conflicting
with
languages
our
like
name.
Java
So we need to
and
edit
C++.
this. We
So we
have
can rename
characters
and
which
call it
are
numbers.
numbers.
Sorry.
So and now the errors are gone. In Python,
don't have to
all
necessarily
those
call this
treated
as
numbers.
Strings.
You can choose
Even
any other name,
this
but
is
you
a
might be
string.
tempted to name
So
it.
it is a
anything
single
close to
character.
what you're doing.
So
and in the
in
default,
Python,
you're
we-
conflicting with inbuilt classes.
we treat
okay.
anything
So
within
we have
quotes
numbers, and
as
we
a-
know that
as a
these are
string.
two integers, and when we add them,
so we
whether it is
expect to
one
get
or it's a
something
sequence.
of
And therefore, when we
characters.
call Python,
Okay.
run number,
So
we
are
can
getting
give names
5.
to
Yes, something
our
we
strings
expected.
as we have been
So
doing.
those
are integers
can
and
have
we
name.
can look at another representation
Name of
of
a person.
integers as part
I
of
want to
numbers.
use
this name. We can have two.
Ada
Lovelace.
Plus
This is a
3
powerful
again,
woman in computer
brackets,
science. Can
times
talk about her.
times 4.
And
we can
print. So we have a string, and this string, which is a sequence of
So
characters,
doing that
has a variable
will
name string. So
we
we
get
can
what
do
we
some
expect.
things.
This is 5
in
times 4,
Python
which
to
is
manipulate this
20.
string. One of the things we can decide
We
to
can
convert
also
talk about
floats.
that name to have capital
Floating numbers.
letters
So
begin
what are
each
floats?
part of the name. In
So we can
Python,
say
any number
to
with a
see that
decimal
we will use
point
print
is a float. Name dot.
So
when you call
that's
dot
not necessarily
on the
true
name as a
in
string,
other languages
on the
like C++
variable name string
and
Java,
we
have other names.
can
But in
have or we
Python,
can call some
anything
inbuilt
that
functions.
has functions
decimal point
like
is a
title.
float.
For example, we want
And
to look at
let's
the
see what
float
title
number,
does to a string,
which is 0.1.
so we can say
Plus
Python when you come to our
0.1.
terminal,
And
if we print
or
this
number
number
file, and voila. So what we are getting, we are getting
expect
every
to
name
have
begin with
0.2.
a capital
And
letter. That's what we
so
have here.
That's
That's
one of the functions.
Those are floats, but we
that we
maybe
can
we'll
talk about
use
division
on
here
strings
a little
to
bit.
manipulate them. There are some.
There
There are more other functions that we can
we
call.
can say
For example,
div
we can convert the name equals to 4.
Add a
We
Lovelace
talked
to
about the
capital letter
division
by
by calling
operator
name.upper.
yesterday.
And the
Upper
upper is an
videos.
inbuilt function that
And
converts a string to capital. As we
what
are
do you
going to see.
expect here?
Pay attention to
So
the
running
result.
this again,
See what
expect
we
the
get.
answer to
Add
be
a
2.
Loveless. But when
We can also
run,
convert it to
we are
complete
getting
lowercase,
2.0.
though
That
here
doesn't make
it's the
sense
same answer,
because
but
why are we getting a
it's
float?
already in lowercase. But
Yet
we will do
what
it
we have
anyway.
here is not a float.
Note
Name.lower.
and
You need to pay attention to
so
this.
you have any
In
string
Python,
want to convert it to
um,
lowercase.
it defaults to a float in any
that's
operation
what
that
you do.
involves a float. Python will
Yes.
automatically default to a floating number. We can also have some
As long as in that
operation there is a
as a
floating
segment
variable. For
variable.
example, if we decided
Or
to
a
floating number, the
segment
result this
will
name
be
into first name. It's
um,
one of the ways of creating variable names. They can
a
be
float.
2 and separated by
But
an underscore. In this case,
and the first name is
2
Ada,
and 4 are not floats. And we
Yes,
can look at the
even
last
dividing
name
any two numbers in Python result into a float.
as
Those two things are
lovely.
are very important.
What a beautiful
I think
name.
that improves some level of
We can
precision
combine the
and some level of accuracy.
two names to come up
Well,
with the full name.
Performance enthusiasts can
And
have debates over
We are
that.
going to introduce
But that's
something
what we
new
need to know.
here.
that we have not looked at.
If, for example, we want
And
to
it's called the
print out
Python
some value
F strings
or
or
something
Python format strings, floating integer equaling to 3.0. In other
want
words,
to demonstrate
format
this
strings defaulting to, let's even square
So
it.
format strings were introduced in Python.
I think
This defaulting
3.6
of Python to
before that you
floating
didn't have them.
values.
But let's see what they do in string manipulation. So they're easy to use. Just call F
and
and
open
save
and run
quotes, preferably without quotes.
See, we are getting
And create
9.0.
curly braces inside
And
the quotes.
because we have
And whatever you put here, if
any
not variable
variable
name
name
you
you
put here, will be printed
float.
out nicely.
And now
For
we have
example,
integers.
let us put first name.
this is multiplication sort of.
Remember, we are
Powering.
we can even get 9. Put
so
the second name.
As long as your operation
First name.
includes
So the F
floating
strings
number,
are formatting this
you-
string such that we can
the result
pass
will
our
default to a
variables
floating number.
into the DAO quotes
Um,
without directly calling them.
lastly,
so we are
or
second
calling
calling
them
them inside the
we want to look at
the DAO quotes without explicitly
underscores.
stating
For
them.
example,
Let's have a value age. We can now go ahead and print Age of Ultron, the full name.
watched Transformers.
But the Age of Ultron
Okay.
is not this age. We have already printed out
Other
doesn't
levels,
matter, but we will still do it anyway.
Python allows
So
us to
it's-
separate values by
It's
using
not easy to see
underscores.
here, but this is
example,
the
I
full
can
name.
separate
that, and maybe we can put even
print
that.
some space there.
If you want, you can do even that more. If you print Age of
Yes.
Ultron, that's what we have.
We can also
Look at
make
what
this more
happens.
beautiful, but
You
still
get the complex value.
exploring. That 14
F
billion,
strings.
I'm not sure.
But that's what you
As
get.
you advance
So this
into
is
your
not
Python
limited
journey,
to
you
only
will
3 groups.
appreciate
You
the
can
F
still
strings,
have
but
they are really
maybe
very handy.
val equaling to 1
So we call the
underscore
F
00.
and then open quotations, and then we
And you
pass
want
the
to
current
print your
braces
val.
into the variable.
Still, you get the one, the
Yes,
1000.
that's what we.
And
we
you can still
still
reduce that.
pass
still
on text
good.
here. For example, we can say hello.
Print again, you have 100.
So
The full name
it's
of the
important
person.
to also note
And
that
maybe we can
now,
combine
one
the
thing we
previous
also need to talk
functions,
about
one
are
of them.
constants.
Maybe we convert.
The name
We see that sometimes we will need the constants
proper
and in
formatting
Python
where we
what
begin
differentiates
with
a
the-
constant. It
every
should
name
be
begins
in
with
capital
capital
letters.
So
Let's see what we
have here on our
conversion
screens.
I've seen.
So
Voilà,
you
so
could
we are
be
saying
offering
hello,
a discount
Ada,
in your
with the
e-commerce
first name
application
being
being
upper
0.1,
and the
which is 10%
second name
maybe, starting with an
So
upper.
we can know
That's
So-
a constant.
those are some of the
Um,
manipulations. There are many things we can
also
perform
have
on strings
multiple
as we
assignments
advance in our programs
of writing of Python.
we will see that there are things you can do
Multiple
like
assignments.
mimicking, checking
Look
passwords.
at how do you check
X,
that the password
maybe
is
you
equivalent
have
to the
coordinates,
one
XYZ
input by the user. How
and
do you check
you
for certain characters
give
within
them 1,
the
2,
password?
and 3.
Such things.
So it comes with
Understanding.
But I will talk
these
about those
strings
spaces in
and
other
how to manipulate
subsequent
them.
videos. Indentation.
In Python, it is
Also note
important.
that the F
So we can
strings
print the value of
X are not limited
print
to Y, not limited to
and then print Z,
small
or Z.
f.
People love calling it Z.
The F string
Special
the
mathematicians.
F string can be represented by capital F also.
So,
For example, we can do multiple
you can
assignment,
print
and
F. This is also common in other
Capital
languages.
F. So open brackets. That's it for
Full
you
name.
guys in this video. And if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe.
And to
and
differentiate, you can
leave
say
a comment.
hello.
I'll see you in the next video. Capital, full name. Yeah, we can convert the name to upper here again. Or in this case.
and see what we get. See? So you can use capital F or small f. Though it's rare, programmers adopt certain behaviors, and I've not seen a lot of Python code using capital F in string formatting as they are using it. So, but do not get surprised when you find someone's code using capital F as they're formatting strings. We can talk about some other operations we can perform on strings. Things like adding white space to strings. See? This is supposed to be a single word, I think. So we can use the space. How do we add space? There is this thing called a tab. We know that in Python, not only in Python, but generally, a tab is equivalent to, I think, 4 spaces. So tab, Python, and look at what happens. You see how it has created 4 spaces from the margin because of this tab. So you can do that, and you can also get rid of or create another sort of space. For example, if we have languages and we want to put everything on a new line, we have our Python language, we have our C++, we have our Java. Okay. If we print that, we're saying that everything is going a new line. So this \n creates a new line in our codes. And the \t creates a tab. Tab are 4 spaces, as we've seen. So all those things can be performed on strings. Lastly, we can look at ways of getting rid of spaces. For example, you have this space, maybe Python. And how do you get rid of this left and middle space? Sorry, the left and right space from both sides. So we can call the strip method, and let's see what we get. We get that Python. So that's it in this video for today. And please don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the video. And please leave a comment. In case you have any query, put it in the comment section.